Welcome to Patto and the Sunshine.
Anybody whiz, anybody will soon come through that door at Fat Sam's Grand Slam Speakeasy.
Always able to find you a table, there's room for just one more at
Fat Sam's Grand Slam Speakeasy. Welcome back, Kirsten.
Welcome back, Patto. How's it
Season, well, you're lucky about it, I'll be honest with you.
Here we go. Same old.
I've enjoyed my summer without you, right?
I've enjoyed mine without you. Thank you very much.
I had to put you on mute on my phone.
True story.
Right, so that you couldn't get in touch with me. It were like, it were a break. Yeah?
It was a break. We needed a break.
But I also had a break myself, so I didn't bother doing planning. I didn't bother doing interviews.
That's not like you at all.
For that row of people who want to replace you, who I need to replace you because you did my Sweden last episode. Sorry, last season. So we did season 1.
Yes, this is season 2.
We did get out. We did 26.
It means get out.
We did 26 episodes when we only meant to do 6 originally.
This is true.
See how it went.
We are again.
We set our target then to 10.
Yes, true.
And we ended up doing 26.
We did.
Right.
Wowzy.
Had a right good time.
We did. A right good time.
And and here we are, and we're
back again.
We're stretching our boundaries, Kirsten.
We are. We're the comfort zone. There's a camera.
Don't know what to look at.
I don't know where to look. I think I just like try and look at you. Or no, I'd rather not.
So we've got cameras set up now because we're going to go to on other platforms, aren't we? And put it out there.
The world's our lobster.
The world is our lobster. You're right, Kirsten. And so if we end up looking, because we're absolute amateurs, we've said it all through season 1.
This feels really strange.
Right? We might look at camera, we might not. In fact, I'm always going to look at camera.
Of course he is. He'd rather look at the camera than me.
But anyway, Kirsten, listen.
Yes.
Obviously, we can tell that we're filming because you've made an effort.
You're so rude. What were you doing with your headphones before we came on air? What were you doing with your headphones?
Putting them on. Well, where did they go? They go on your head.
You were trying to make them not squash your hair.
Well, I put some product on it,
because you made an effort. Oh dear.
Product. Put product. Look, the business, and you goes, get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. I'm like, mate, what about me?
I don't sound like that.
Yeah, you do. They can see and hear, you know.
No, stop pointing.
They can. Anyway, talk to me. Brad, did you have a good summer?
I had a great summer. Thank you very much. And I was just thinking, actually, one of our next door neighbours did the hair and makeup on Harry Potter. She did. So if you need any top tips, I might just get around. Actually,
that's
I think I might get around anyway.
Listen, that is perfect because what's that Dobby creature? Right? Kirsten's got a look of Dobby. Did I do well, sir? Or whatever his name is, right?
So rude.
And if this artist
You're
can make Dobby look alright. Yeah, when we're sharp,
I don't think Dobby looked all right, though. That's a bit of a worry. There's no accounting for taste.
It's fair enough. Kirsten, right, listen, okay.
Yes.
So, summer, you had a good time?
We had a lovely time.
We
went away. Yeah, we got abroad. The sun shone. I went in the sea. I paddled. It was lovely. It was really, really lovely. And it was a nice break from you, too.
No, come on. You were pining after me. We know that.
We all... No.
Yeah, you were.
No, we know I weren't. Not at all. Anyway... What about your summer? I seem to think you might have been dating.
I had a summer full of dating. Hey, it was mental. Summer lovin', had me a blast. You know, I love to get a song in wherever I can. There's no choice about that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, so do you want to see some highlights?
Oh, I see some or hear some?
I say them. If I say them, I see them.
Okay, I think, yes, I'd like to hear some highlights,
okay,
I think.
So I met a gal. Right.
This is like a Grease song. Carry on.
I met a gal.
She was crazy for me.
I thought you said you didn't want to sing, and now all you're doing is you're taking off it singing.
I can't sing at all, but I don't care. Stop frowning. It's rude.
Right. Any rude.
Everyone could see you frowning now as well. You got to remember that.
What he's like, yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to start playing it with a straight back round here. I can tell that. Right, listen. So, I met this girl.
She was crazy
online. Shut up! It's not too early in season for me to start getting shot on you.
Stop pointing. Okay, I'll be quiet for at least 30 seconds.
Telling you, mate. All right, listen. So met this girl online, thingamajiggy. Spoke about it all in season 1.
Yes.
You know, and guess where we met?
Where did you meet?
Come to be anywhere more romantic if you'd have tried.
Really? Where? Was it the beach?
The steps of St Paul's Cathedral, no less.
Feed
Right.
the birds.
Hey,
Tuppence a bag.
tuppence a bag.
She's not a bag lady, is
Tuppence,
she? Oh,
tuppence.
dear.
How dare you? How dare you? I married her last week, yeah. Right.
He's not kidding.
So I met her on the steps of St Paul's Cathedral.
Okay,
right?
very romantic.
And we met and we went, and obviously she'd not read my bio properly. She's
Okay.
like, "You Northern?" I'm going,
You
"Yeah, I am. I guess I am. She goes, "Oh," and I see her thinking, "Oh God, I wish I'd have checked."
He's probably just trying to understand you.
Precisely. Well, that's what you're here for. Don't forget.
I am the official interpreter.
You're the official interpreter.
Yes,
right?
easy for you to say.
And we do have that. I did say that
You
correctly.
did. I know.
Right, okay. Well, you only say it's easy for you to say when you get it wrong.
And then you go, so you said it right, so I praised you.
I tell you what, right? It's warm in here, and you're not warm.
I'm really
I should
warm.
take my coat off.
Maybe.
It's just not appropriate at this moment in time because I'll bash this. He'll go nuts. It'll cut, all that nonsense.
The show must go on.
One shot, right? Okay, so met her on St Paul's Cathedral steps.
You did?
We went for a picnic in the gardens.
Aww.
Right, just
Didn't even know
overlooking
there
St
was.
Paul's. It were amazing. It's so romantic, unbelievable. Obviously, I turned charm on. I went
dear.
on charm offensive.
Oh,
I was
dear.
showing high levels of chivalry.
You
No,
were being
our boy-
chivalrous.
I were being chivalrous.
Chivalrous.
Right, so we went to like a Marks and Spencer, something like
Yes.
that, right, and bought some picnic stuff.
Okay.
And we went and sat in this garden. It was lovely. It was middle of summer, so there's tons of folk.
Yes.
Right, red hot. And all sat down having picnics, some people having drinks and whatever.
Anyway, yes, carry on.
And anyway, we were getting on that well. I'm
Yeah.
just setting scene, Kirsten. I'm
Okay.
setting scene.
Okay.
Right?
Calm down.
And so you've already got me in a knot, yeah. You got me in a knot.
You're infuriated.
I am infuriated.
Carry on.
Right. So, and anyway, as the night went on, the night progressed. Lots of people obviously gets up because it's getting dusk and dark, and they're
Yes.
going to get the train. Well, I was doing that beach thing or that pool thing on holiday where you want to be the last one there.
Last-
So I said to her, I goes, "Look, do you fancy being the last one here?" She says, "Yeah, let's
Okay.
go for it. You know, I'm all right. I can just get an Uber home, turn around the corner." Anyway, it's about 10 to 11.
Okay.
Right? And there's one dude. Well, I looked a couple.
Okay.
Like under this blanket, and I thought, no way, I'm not going before they go, right?
Okay.
But all of a sudden,
Yes.
sprinklers come on.
Really?
Yeah, on this, and it were right in our corner where we were, and none of this. So I got up, obviously I'm drenched wet through, and then makes his way off at side, going, no way. There were no movement from down there, but there were no sprinklers down there.
Okay.
I thought
They'd been there before.
So this is by
They-
default.
Yes.
Anyway, it transpires it were an homeless.
Oh no.
It were.
An homeless person.
So he eventually got...
Homeless?
Yeah, homeless. Not got an home.
A gnomeless.
homeless person.
Gnomeless.
Homeless.
Any road, right? He gets up eventually when we sat at this bench, and that's how we knew, because he went and got his grip going, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, any road, we then said things were going well and swimmingly, and we said, shall we have a second
Swimmingly,
date?
quite literally.
Shall we have a second date?
Yeah.
So she says, so we're talking through the week and this, that, and
Yes.
that. But there were train strikes on in London, so I couldn't get down there. She couldn't go anywhere
okay.
else, right? So she drives and I drive.
Yes,
So we
yes,
decided
I
to
know
meet
this.
in Cambridge.
Nice.
You know, the
place
university
to meet.
city.
Yes.
So we met in
beautiful.
Cambridge, and I went there, and I'm feeling pretty, you know, well, I've got this in the bag, you know. If she's not put off by how I talk and all that
It's a
on
miracle.
day one.
It's a miracle.
On day one. What are you looking at camera for, Kirsten? Hey? I've got into being perfect. What are you going like that? It's a miracle. Calm down, mate, right? So anyway, we meet in Cambridge. I'm pretty confident, you know, and so things are going all right. They're going all right,
Okay,
you know. We'd
yeah.
picked up where we left off, starting to have conversations and chat and whatever. Yeah. Anyway, you know, punting.
Yes.
Where they did
On the
punting
river.
on
Yes,
river, where they
yes.
got that stick and they push thing.
Yes.
Quite another quite romantic kind of
Yeah,
thing, you know.
you-
Just the one, cornetto, give it to me. Other ice creams are available. Do you have to say that nonsense? But
You're pulling
anyway,
all the stops out, aren't you?
yeah. Well, I'm not, you see, because with goes there,
You
right?
went there.
We went there.
Yes.
And there's these lads, and they're all like university students, obviously
Yes.
doing jobs. And they're saying, right, yeah, mate, do you want to take her on this punting ship,
Yes.
whatever they're called,
Boat,
right?
I presume.
And I goes, yeah, I don't know, it'll have a name, gondola. It's a gondola, Kirsten.
Not a gondola.
So gondola, right? So I says, yeah, mate. I goes, how much? He goes, oh, what for two and you? He goes, we're bloke punting. He said, that'll be 150. I goes, 150 what, mate? He says, 150 pounds.
No. For how long?
I said, sterling? He goes, I goes, how long? I said, how long? Because I thought it'd be for the rest of year. He said, ticket, season ticket, right? Anyway, he says for half an hour. I goes, gee,
No.
So I went into northern mode, or northern from southern mode anyway, because northern to us like Newcastle, Scotland,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes. Midlands mode.
So I went into Midlands mode, and I'm going, mate, come on, I'm from a mining village here, dude. Yeah, right. 40p.
He wouldn't be able to
used to buy
understand
you a year's worth of food.
He couldn't
right,
understand.
about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 40p, right? I said, so come on, what can we do? And he went, oh, let me go and speak to my mate. So I went to speak to his mate, right? Oh my God. Come back, he goes, we can knock you £10 off. I goes, mate, no.
£10?
Anyway, this lass is going, it's all right, I'll pay for it.
No.
I goes, do what? I goes, gee, overduck, this is principal now, let me do. I turn around, I goes, let me do my business. So I says, listen,
charge an extra.
listen, my friend. I says, why don't you go and speak to your factor over there and tell him, right, that £85, I'm on that boat. I'm on it, and he's got some do re me in his hand, all right?
Okay,
so he went
do-re-mi.
down, they did this, he come back, he said, he will come down to 120. Well, I had to dig meals in. So she's going, that's brilliant, well negotiated. I'm going, mate, 120 quid for half an hour on a gondola with some other dude pushing it. Went and got ice creams. I'm not sure I like you that much. I'll level with you. Right? So she said, oh, okay. And I could tell straight away she was thinking, typical northerner.
Yeah, tight,
as
yeah.
out, negotiating all. It's not way to win me over. But I'm a man of principle, Kirsten.
I know.
Yeah, I'm a man of principle. It's a flaming robbery, right? But anyway, so that was that.
Daylight robbery.
And I thought, I'll pull this back.
Yes.
And I said, Lord, do you want to go for something to eat? What do you fancy? She says, oh, no massive. She said, but, you know. And we kind of agreed we'd go to this noodle bar. Well, I'm not into all them kind of places. I like what's that, raw fish?
Like Yo Sushi type place.
Yeah,
A sushi type place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I said, yeah, let's go there, like, you know what I mean? And she were excited. She were behind me at this stage.
She was what?
Behind me
Oh, okay.
at this stage. I've got laryngitis!
Stop shouting then.
I was going to say, you're doing yourself no favours.
Right? That's me get out of jail now. Something like that. Right, so she's behind me because it's a thin pavement. We've been to Cambridge.
Yes,
right?
really narrow.
And there's loads of folk there, right, just walking by.
Yes.
So we got in single file.
Yes.
Anyway, so she goes, shall we go to such and such noodle bar? And I went, yeah, let's do that. And she went, and I heard her, woo, right? And I turned round.
You turned round.
Right, turned round. She's got two hands in air like that. And I'm thinking,
what's going on?
Straight away, song that come to my mind is, hands up, baby, hands up, baby, your heart, gimme your heart, gimme. Brad, I hope you can get rid of spit. I'm like Roy Attersley. Old politician, look him up. Shocker in Shockertage, right? But, right, so she's got her hands up like this, I turns round.
Okay, you turned round to
Turns
look.
round, and I was like, just like that. She were only offering up double high five, and I blanked her.
You didn't.
I pied her. I double pie fived her. She's like that, but there's hundreds of folk walking by.
Oh, no.
And she stood there like that, and I'm going, what, dude? What? So she went, oh. She goes, oh, you've just absolutely pied me on fire. I goes, I didn't know you were doing that. I says, I didn't know you were doing that. Well, everyone was sniggering because she was there, hanging dry, dude.
Don't leave me hanging,
She were hanging. Don't leave me hanging. I left her hanging in more. It were a double. If she'd have gone in for, I said, listen,
might
if you'd
have
have gone in for
realised.
singling,
Yes.
nobody goes like that unless you call him for offside on football, right? But going with double one, it could be out. It were an hot
chance.
day. You could have just been laying your armpits. You know what I mean?
And then some wind.
Well, anyway, I just didn't pick up on it, so she were a bit like,
Oh.
it's a straight after gondola thing.
Okay.
Anyway, we goes into this noodle bar.
Yes.
Right. Says, what do you want? I'm playing it like sophisticated. I've got,
How?
you know, my palettes like Leonardo da Vinci's.
Da Vinci.
He were a painter, wasn't he? Yeah. Moet. Right, my palette is. I've got a cultured palette, Kirsten, is what I'm trying to tell you. Right? So I'm there and I'm going, I'll have some of that and I'll have a bit of that. I didn't know what often it was.
Okay.
A bit of ginger, sprinkle that on it. It'll be lovely,
But
kind
you've
of thing.
spoken in previous episodes about your palate and things, so it's going to be interesting to see what you've ended up eating.
Anyway, we sit down. She says we'll just get loads of stuff. So
Okay.
she's like a seasoned pro. She's from London. Oh, let me clarify that.
You met her on the steps.
Just in
and she's
case
a
she ever
seasoned
listens
pro.
to this, right? Yes, I met her on St Paul's Cathedral step, and she's a seasoned pro, right? But a seasoned pro in eating from noodle bars in London and stuff, because they're all over at shop.
Professional.
You know, like we ain't got one up here,
Yes, I do.
right?
Yes.
Well, they've got loads down here, all right? Any road, what happens is, so I'm like sat there, gets chopped. I'll get you some chopsticks. I'm like, what about me? I don't know how to go on with them. So she brings them over, and I said, I've got a bad finger, I have. So she says, I'll go and get you one of them spatula things, this great big thing, wooden thing, right? Like a snow shovel.
Okay.
Brings up, I goes, that'll do me. Like. Anyway, she'd bought these beans, you know them, right? Edamame beans.
Yes.
Edamame.
They're really nice that you eat like that.
Ah, well, Kirsten, this is a story, see?
Oh.
Right. So she's got a pot of these edames, right?
I don't know if that's how you say it, but I know exactly what you mean.
And so she goes, right, are you having some of these? She chucks loads of soy sauce in it.
Okay.
Shakes it up.
Yes.
Right.
Show us again.
So she's a professional. I met her on steps. And she knows what she's doing with shaking old edamame beans.
Salt and pepper.
soy
She's
sauce.
seasoned salt and pepper. We'll leave it there.
sorry.
Ooh, baby. I've told you, if you let me in, I'm going to take it. So, anyway, she does that.
Yes.
She gets out, she says, do you want one? I goes, of course I do. A bit of a dammy bean. And then she told me what it was actually called, which I still can't remember.
I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I know exactly what you mean.
I know, right, it's just my accent kind of thing. So I watches
injury.
her. Now, they like a pea in a pod.
They are. That's
right,
exactly
which I
what
got.
they are.
Right? Or a petit pois.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or one of them that you snap.
Mange two.
A mange
They're like
two.
a mange
That's
two.
what I meant.
Yes.
Mange two. Right? So she puts it in her mouth.
Yeah. And then
I'm
pulls
like,
it
right,
out.
that's how you do it now. So I gets one, starts putting it in,
Put
I'm
the whole-
chewing it.
The whole thing. So you
chewing
were
it.
eating the skin.
I'm chewing it. Right? Whole lot. And I'm thinking,
isn't very
how can
nice.
she eat this? It's a manky. It's
not very
It's
nice.
really horrible. And it's going to take me forever to chew it. And anyway, she goes, what you doing? I went, what? So I turns to her. Like that. She goes, what you doing? I goes, I'm eating one of them
eating it.
edamame things. She said, you pull it out. I goes, you didn't. She goes, I did.
There's the spent one.
I said, I didn't. So she showed me how to do it. She couldn't stop laughing. But at the same time, kept looking up as if to say,
Really?
what am I with here? He can't use
have I done?
He can't use a chopstick, right?
Because he's got a damaged
and
finger.
he's putting an holy dammy bean in his mouth like a proper loser. Northern losers, never been out to Nottinghamshire, right? So I'm like, this is going bad, you know. But then, went and had a coffee at this coffee shop.
Okay,
Right.
strange that you had a
So
coffee in a
I'm
coffee shop.
Still trying to pull it back a bit, dropping some of my
Desperately.
jokes out, making her laugh, making her think, well, you know, there's more
there's
to
a bit
him.
more to him. He
He's
can't
actually a
help
little
it.
bit more intelligent. He just might not be as worldly as I'd have liked him to be. Anyway, there's this row of folk. It's an independent coffee shop,
Yes.
right? And a row of folk outside.
A row of people outside
right?
queuing.
Yeah. So she'd finished her drink, and I says, "Here, I'll give me an empty cup, like chivalrous." Yeah.
Chivalrous.
Did a chivalrous thing, right? I said, "Gives it here, duck." Yeah. Gets hold of mine. And excuse me, please. Now, behind the other side of this queue of folk,
Yes.
right up against wall, were one of them polypropylene
Yes.
bins that looks like a coffee cup. So it's
Okay,
shaped, so it's
yes,
got a lid
yes,
on
yes,
it. It
yes,
looks
yes,
like
yes,
if you were Jolly Green Giant,
Yes.
that'd be your cup.
It'd be the
That'd
perfect
what
size,
you
'cause
drink
it's a bin.
coffee-wise.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Right? So, as for my... I think it's a bin.
Yes.
So anyway, I goes, excuse me. She's looking, I'm looking over as if saying, I'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
Trying to put it in top of this bin.
And?
It's not a bin!
Oh.
It's a model!
No,
It's
it's
fully
an ornament.
enclosed. It's an ornament to show that this sells coffee. Well, I think they wasted an opportunity there to
'Cause it
be a
could have
waste
been a
bin as
bin.
well.
Yes.
But I'm going like on top of it. Boom,
So
boom,
you just
boom,
look really daft.
boom. Not only to her, but to old Q. So someone had to point out, mate, it's not a bin.
Somebody told
What?
you.
I says, I'm playing drums, you idiot.
Lord.
Oh, seriously, right? So I'm just like, so I had to find a bin and put these bins in.
You were like really embarrassed.
And I'm not sure she was actually laughing at us thinking, what we're dealing with.
Who is this man? Who is this cretin?
So then we went into this park and they had Jersey cows.
Okay.
Them brown and white ones, Kirsten.
Okay, yes, okay.
You know what I mean? And this anonymous, you look it up, Cambridge Park, right?
We'll have
They
a
knock
look.
about there. That's where they knock
They
about.
knock about
That's
there.
where they knock
That's
about.
where they hang out.
That is where they knock about. Right? Anyway,
cows.
right? This starts coming off and being a bit of, what you would conceive
They can
as
be
aggressive.
frightening. Cows
They
can
are
be
when you lay
frightening.
down.
I'll try and get you in the mood.
Cowabunga. Right?
I haven't got
Listen.
a cow joke.
Shut up now, you're milking it.
Okay, didn't.
Right, so anyway, they're coming over, so I gets up. I plays it cool, like, you know what I mean? As if,
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't have to do that. I cacked myself, right? It weren't only cow pat on grass, it was my cow pat, right? But I thought,
Patto's pat.
they're very intimidating animals. Patto, a pat shark. Right? And so, the what do you call it? So we moved away. Anyway, there were these Chinese tourists and they were on this picnic blanket, right? It's God's honest dream.
Okay.
So this weren't me at this stage, it was someone else, but I've got to tell you.
Okay.
Right? So we're there
Is
looking,
this
walking away
appropriate?
like everyone else, right?
Yes.
And woman stood there and she eventually gets up. Now, it's 3 or 4's got herd on them.
Right.
Right.
A herd, 3 or 4 of them. Okay, a herd.
Knocking about, right? And
Knocking
they're moving
about.
across and they go into the river.
Yes.
Anyway, she stands up. Fella, he's still on ground thinking, I'm styling this out, I'm styling it.
Yes.
Right? Anyway, cow treads on her foot.
He didn't.
And stayed on her foot.
He didn't.
Right? She's bouncing. I wish you could have seen it. I didn't see it all, but that's how we did. Right? She's jumping up and down on one foot, right? And she's holding onto cow's backside.
No.
Because she's going to lose her balance and probably break her leg, right? And it won't move. It won't move. She's going like that, right? Good one, right? And anyway, eventually gets off, and then she realises it's starting to swell because they're an heavy animal. They're an heavy animal.
They are an heavy animal.
Right? And it's a beast, isn't it? Really, that's what they call them. Anyway, she's jumping about, and dude's like ringing ambulance. I'm like, man, what's it ringing? Or he'll ringing, I don't know.
Somebody,
right?
SOS.
But it were funny, right? And that kind of took the heat off of some of my previous failings.
Yeah, your previous
because
faux
all she could talk about was the vision of what
The
she'd
cow.
seen. She couldn't get that out of her. Needless to say, she never met me again. Anyway.
Oh.
So, Kirst,
Yes, Patto?
we've decided, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We've got a new feature.
We've got a new feature. We're going to have a few new features as we
Yes,
get through
I think
season
it's a
2,
good
aren't
idea.
we?
Yes,
and we're going to
absolutely.
bring back, we're going to mix it up, some new features
Yep.
with old features.
Keep it fresh.
Especially stuff like, I'm the fact man, did. Yes, because we love that, right? Well, I do. So
We do like jazz hands.
that'll definitely be coming back. Anything that Kirsten ever introduced, I think there were one, what, where, when, how. Not happening, mate. Not coming back.
It might.
It's not. Well, we might do one if it's your birthday during season 2. I know
It's
it.
not happening.
I know it didn't.
You're so mean.
But anyway, right. So this one, what's this one about?
This one is based on the fact that you speak your own language, and quite possibly people might not be able to understand you.
What you on about me?
Quite frequently, I can't even understand you, but if I can manage to translate, I will. So it's called...
Translator, mate. Yeah, it is.
Translator, mate.
So how's this work then, Kirst?
Well, you're going to say a word, and I'm going to...
Clear off.
No, I won't.
You're sacked.
I won't pay attention. You're going to say a word, how you choose to say it, and I will say it how it should be said in English, or my
Normal
take on
people.
it.
Normal. Get over. You proper southern. You the boot end at country in Kent. I've told you. Hey.
Anyway,
You're
come
a
on.
Kent person. Yes, I've told him before. He knows it. I'm not saying no to. I won't say it to his face. Or in front. So, tech.
Take.
With. Yeah.
Your.
Oh. I forgot. Let's leave it
This
in.
is going well, isn't it?
No, I should be looking at cameras when I do them. Right. Okay. So let's start again. We're gonna carry on filming because that's what we do. One take.
One take.
One take. Yeah. So tech.
Take.
With. Yeah.
You.
And all.
As well.
You can take them with you and all.
You can take them with you as well.
Good one. Are ready for number 2 then?
Okay.
Giz.
Give.
A go.
A go.
Yoff.
Friend.
Giz a go on your scooter, yoff.
Give me a go on your scooter, friend.
Well done, Kirst. You smashed it. So there we go. You know,
There we go.
she has faced public criticism off for our listeners, you
Have
lovely
I?
people,
Yes.
for not translating enough.
Because yes.
And one listener who's from the southern region of England,
okay.
right?
Yes.
Has said, can you have a word with her
Can you have a word with her?
and tell her to interpret better?
I'll try.
You're letting words through.
I'll try.
And apparently you say words that I say, so you want to grow up, she said.
She said.
Mum.
Mum.
Translator, mate.
So another new feature we're gonna try.
Yes.
Is wrongness and wrongens.
Wrongness and wrongens. Yes.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes,
No,
I
it'll
think we'll give it a
cover.
try.
It'll cover the whole
Lots of
sphere and
bases.
spectrum of wrongness.
Yes.
And wrongens.
Yes.
Sometimes they'll come together. They'll be like a
Yes.
crescendo
2 in 1.
of wrong.
Yes.
All right.
Quite frequently.
So, what we'll do with this
Yes.
is I will come out with a topic,
Yeah. Okay.
and you have to defend it, regardless.
Of if I agree or not.
Regardless, it's an horrible one. It's an horrible one.
Okay.
Next week, you can pick one,
Okay.
and I'll have to defend it.
Right. Okay.
So it's going to go to bone, this one, because it's going to be really hard. But you've got to try, and you've got to venomously,
Okay.
right?
Yes. I've not got much venom in me though.
Right?
I'll just end up being
I don't know,
talked
you're
around.
spitting a lot, but...
I'll just be talked around. Like,
Right.
oh, I agree.
So
I'll try not.
No, don't.
I'll try.
Construct a debate and structure an argument.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Wish me
Okay.
luck.
Wrongness and Wrong'uns.
Right, so this one I want to... the drink facilities in an hotel.
Okay. Yes.
Coffee, tea, making facilities in an hotel bedroom.
Okay.
What's that about? And wronguns,
Yes.
drink out on it. Folk I know, I've been in a hotel room with them. And they're like, do you want a drink? I can clear off, mate, I want a drink. You're joking.
Why wouldn't you have a drink?
Out of a kettle from an hotel room.
Oh, what?
In a cup from an hotel room.
I'd rinse the
Are you on rate bus?
No, I'd rinse the kettle out first, always, and then, of course, you'd have a drink. It's nice. It's included in the price, which is always good. And you can have a drink in your own space. No, of course you'd use a kettle.
You wouldn't
You would.
ever.
You absolutely would. I always do.
Well, maybe she won't do after I tell you some certain things, Kirsten.
Why wouldn't you?
Right, okay, well,
why? What have you done to a
I haven't
kettle?
done anything, but I am aware of some stories floating about
But
in
what-
my history past that people have told me about them. But I didn't even really need them stories because for me, it's a kettle that, right, so there's 365 days that hotel may be open, right?
Okay.
So that's at least 365 folk and the families. So let's say 500.
One person a day.
Right? It's a single room. It's a one bedroom I'm on about, right?
Okay.
So them 500 folk
Yes.
end up drinking out of that same kettle.
But they don't drink out of the kettle.
If
they
it's
drink
been
out of the
pat
cup.
tested, right?
They drink
You've
out
got
of the
to.
cup.
So let's talk about safety. Has it been pat tested? You want to hope it's pat tested?
They have stickers on them to say they have.
It's dodgy. That
They
is.
do
Anyone
where
can put
I
a sticker
stay.
on. Anyone can put a sticker on it, right? Yeah. But secondly, out with that.
Yes.
Out with that.
Yeah.
Right. That kettle, lime scaled up to back axle.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
I tell you what, minging, horrible. You see floating bits and all sorts.
You don't stay at the same kind of hotels as me.
Oh, don't I now, old boy? Well, I'll have you know.
I love
Hey?
you know, I stayed in a hotel a few
No, no,
days
no,
ago,
no, no,
and the
no, no,
there was a
no,
little
no,
bit of
no,
limescale. I'll give you that.
Oh,
a little
that
tiny
was
bit.
one of your potions.
A little tiny bit, but I
Hey?
rinsed it out
That were a
first.
£400 a minute hotel.
Shut
and
up.
they were lime scale. Right, well, let me tell you this, right? I know this. I don't know it to be fact.
It's like your poorly finger.
but
You
I
keep
know,
pointing.
I know it. I've got another one. But there's but listen, I know that, right? I know
What do you
of a
know?
story from several years ago where someone had a one-night stand, a young lad with a lass.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Went back to her hotel room or his own hotel. I can't remember which one it were.
Okay.
I didn't know the dude, right?
Okay.
But she went to the toilet and we're in for ages. He were busting for the toilet.
No.
He's
no.
looking round, Kirst.
No.
He's looking round, Kirst. He's looking round, Kirst. Right?
no.
It was a story told in a pub.
No.
So I've got no doubt to believe it was true. So he went to only vessel that were available.
He weed in the kettle.
Of course he did.
That's disgusting.
Of course he did. I know that. But is he the only dude who's going to do
Yes,
that?
yes, he is.
I
That's
don't
just
think that's right. If
disgusting.
where are he going to go?
Well,
Wet bed?
Well,
It's an option.
no, not for
Right?
me.
Don't listen. We'll get some guttering put round bed or something. I mean, you know what I mean?
But no.
Furthermore,
That's
right?
minging.
There is a culture, not a culture. Well, it is a culture, I suppose, of people, especially women, boiling their pants
No.
from a night out.
No,
Yeah,
no,
in an
no,
hotel
no,
kettle.
no,
And if you look it up on the internet,
no,
which I encourage everyone to do,
No.
right? No, seriously, because
Boiling the pants
yes,
in a kettle.
especially if they've been doing misdemeanors, they don't want to go back to the fella and go, "Why are these all wherever?"
No.
I don't know. You know what I
No,
mean,
no.
right? And it's
I'm not
out
buying
there in
it.
the public domain. And
I'm
let me
not
tell you,
buying
I
it.
went to. You know, I'm quite an educated dude, right? I went to a lecture, a seminar held by Dr.
About boiling
David
pants in kettles. It's looking so cross.
by Dr. David Skidbridge, right?
Oh no! Here we go again.
He's well known, mate.
No, he's not.
OB, check him out again.
not
When
checking
have
him out.
when have I been wrong?
You're full
right?
of it.
And anyway, right? He's a molecular bioscientist.
Oh, that's an exciting title.
Right.
But I don't believe his name.
He is. No, he is both of them things. He's a named man, and he's a molecular bioscientist.
Not molecular.
And he states in his lecture, and backed it up by a paper, scientific paper, that
paper.
human kind of stuff, especially feces,
No.
right?
No.
But bodily fluids
No.
will not die under 100 boiling point. It's got to be at least 120 or over. Carry on drinking, mate. I don't have it.
I'll tell you something. I'm never eating kettle crisps again. Nope.
That's a bit harsh. Right, but I can tell you now, that's true. So for me, and then the manky cups. Are you picking manky cup out?
They're not
on a
manky.
trolley outside off a lady or man who comes and cleans your room.
Them.
They just leave them there.
No.
So Kirsten, so
You're spoiling my life.
well, yay! Eventually, episode 1, season 2, in the goal. Right, listen. So, Kirsten, are you going to drink out of an hotel receptacle from a pissy panty, britcher boiling kettle ever again?
Yes.
Because you're a wrong'un! Because you're a wrong'un! That's why I rest your case, me honour. You're a massive wrong'un. I've always known it. Everyone's always known it. Wrong'un, mate.
Wrongness and Wrong'uns.
Okay, so Kirsten, one of the your triumphs last season was your only triumph, I suppose. What was your little ray of sunshine, which I've had some really good feedback. It's a nice way of finishing an episode.
Yes,
so
on a high, on a positive.
So I've being the main man here, I've decided to allow you to keep that in.
Thank you. It's very selfless.
Because it's a good way of saying goodbye to everybody.
Ah, thank you. I think so. Every single day is a brand new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start all over again.
So, Kirst,
Patto.
first episode of season 2 recorded.
Done.
Good to be back in studio again.
Yes.
Ever so
excellent.
different though with camera. You can't
Really?
stop looking at
No,
it. You're vain. You're so vain. Probably think this song is about you. Yes, you're me. Yeah, good one. I like it. Got first Coca-Cabana in this season.
Check
Nice
me
one.
out. I'm
My
so
gag, mate.
good.
Invent your own gags this season.
No, I'm not.
Yeah?
I like
No, use
copying.
mine.
I like copying.
But anyway, so it's a bit different. We've got no idea
very
how this
different.
is going to turn out. Similar to season 1's first
First
3 or 4
episode. Yeah,
episodes.
first
they were a
few.
bit rough. They were a bit, well, you were in it. It's going to be in it.
Yeah, well, at least
and
I couldn't see you.
And we'd not got that makeup artist who did Dobby on scene. But now we're expecting big things for episode 2.
Oh, you'll be
Right?
expecting them.
Yes.
I'll become dressed up
Well, yeah,
in
absolutely.
costumes.
Yeah, absolutely. We will do some fancy dress.
That's a good
and things,
idea,
shall we?
actually. Yeah, I think we
Let's
should.
do
That'd
it.
be quite funny.
Let's do it. But yeah, look, I've had a good time. Have you had a good time?
I've had a lovely time. I always have a lovely time. So, if you've had a lovely time too, share us with your friends.